do you have a welcome?
I do. Welcome, everybody. I'm really excited. We're kicking off our fall director bound. Wait, hold on. Call number one. I thought you were saying wait. Okay, I thought you had like big announcement.
Sorry.
Super excited for you all to join us. I know, talking to many of you on the call, you're excited to get your business going to the next level. And this is exactly the right place for you. We have so many awesome things happening, and not only this month, but the rest of the quarter. This is our busiest time of the year. And so this is the perfect time to take your business to that next level and reach your goals set behind you. So there's some great stuff coming up in the next 4 weeks with this training. All our directors in our organization are going to be taking turns leading you through this journey with some great training. And super excited to see, if you guys see the stars behind me on the wall, those are all new consultants that have joined our organization just this month in October. And and there's more coming today. I already have some more that I know are coming. So I'm super excited to see that wall grow with more lives that we can touch this month in particular, just to help those that need that little extra boost with the holidays coming up, and see how many lives that we can impact with this amazing business. So goal is 70. I have literally 70 of those stars that I purchased. So I got them and they're just ready to go with a name to put on them. So Patty, take it away.
All right. Well, this is called One, and we're so glad that you're here. If you were on the forerunner to this call, it talked about why you would want to be a director, how you become a director, and some things to do. So once you know me better, you'll know I just ask questions. That's I've always done that my whole life. So I'm going to ask them and y'all can answer me. Don't be shy. I will voluntold you, but probably not brand new people. I won't do that too. Amanda, get ready. So who made their contacts this week? Hopefully you made your contacts and you're filling that calendar. It's really hard to promote without a full calendar, full calendar. And so you want to do that. Also, if you haven't, whoa, what happened here? I went away.
You're still there.
Okay, my screen was crazy. It just was like the sign up screen. So you're gonna want to do your vision board if you haven't done that already, and post it to the group. Those things were all discussed last time. 30 contacts a day. Amanda? What is it, Amanda?
Is this the second one or the first one?
This is the first call, but if they were on the more like you want more from your business call, which always precedes this call. Yeah. So I mean, that's okay. No, that's all right. Y'all don't know this, but Amanda, you may know it. Amanda is like a rock star, and she hasn't been in long enough to know all the little ins and outs. And quite honestly, this is new for our organization. We don't always have continuous director bounds, but we will from now on. And actually, Amanda, the thing I want to do is just for you to please give a brief little testimonial about when you came in, when you promoted, all of those things, and how fast you did that and how you did it. Okay, go.
Okay. So I think I came in April, I think. Oh, look at him. I'm sorry. He's so cute.
So cute. Yeah.
So I came in April. I had been a Pampered consultant when I was like young, and I really like it. So I just wanted to do it. Well, my husband wanted me to do it again, actually. And I became a consultant, and I got on this director bound. I guess when I was coming in, that was your first director bound that y'all did. And I really didn't know what it was. I just got on it.
Yep.
And to be real honest, that's what made me get where I'm at, because they tell you stuff in here and like, try to book for 16 parties a month, try to do this, try to do that, and I did. I like took it as gospel and I was like, okay, here I go. And I did it. And I had some really great parties. And then I had people just wanting to sign up. And that was amazing, because that's kind of what I did too, is I just called Crystal and was like, so what do I need to do to sign up? And what's this? And how much is the kit? And she was like, wait, what, who are you? I don't even know you. And I had some people kind of like that too. So that worked out for me. And it took me, 5 weeks, maybe around that, to become a director. But I literally did everything that they said on this call to the best of my ability. Of course, we were at home, so I wasn't teaching. I mean, I was teaching, but I was teaching online. So we weren't really going anywhere. But even now that I'm teaching full time and it's all wildly crazy and different. Can you hear me? Okay, because my internet is saying something stupid. I still get a lot in. I'm not getting as much in as I want to. So I'm gonna work on that. That's why I've committed to doing this again and helping you guys, because it helped me so much. And I am committed to trying to continually grow my team every month along with you guys, so that you can become directors, and then you see us doing it, the same thing we're telling you to do, and then that makes you want to do it too. And
right.
I promise you this works. If you do it, it works.
That's exactly right. Thank you, Amanda. And she is a perfect example of not reinventing the wheel. Guys, don't try to find something different or harder. Just do what it says and you will do great. And Amanda, she just did fabulous. And we are so happy to have her on our leadership team, and just to have her as a friend. She's great and you will love her. That being said, if you've been in longer than 5 weeks, do not despair. Not everybody does that. Not everybody, and that doesn't matter. We all move at our own pace. And I was in 6 months before I became a director, because I didn't want to be a director. I just wanted to sell stuff. I didn't want to be a director. So
I didn't promote until my year anniversary.
So there you go. So see, everybody does their own thing. So who can tell me what are some requirements for being a director? Real fast. What are some requirements? Who knows?
5 recruits.
5 recruits active that month. Okay. What else? Does the 5 include you?
No.
No. But do your sales count towards the promotion?
Yes.
Then how much do you need to sell in that month to promote?
5,000.
Easy to remember. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 5 new people, or 5 people active, and $5,000. That's the minimum. Now we don't work to minimums, but there's got to be a minimum. You got to know where the line is. So that's where the line is. So
Patty, you yourself do not have to do 5,000. Your team does.
That's right.
And then you yourself need 750. But again, we don't work to minimum. So shoot for like 1,200, 1,500, 2,000. Just
always as a director, and y'all should start now, just never selling less than $1,250 a month. That just never happens. You want to shoot for that, but more. And with the holidays, that's fine. So fast track rewards. Now, Amanda did qualify for fast track. Shaughnessy, do you know, are there any of these people who are still in their first 90 days? I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all, because I don't know all.
Not that I'm aware of. Ida, are you in your first?
I think she still is.
Okay.
I'm still in my 90. I just actually got the 10-inch stainless skillet the other day. So I'm halfway there, but this month is looking really sad.
No. It's
I just actually booked 2 parties, so I'm.
Listen, anything can happen. I'm telling you, after 9 years, anything can happen. It can just turn on a dime.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it does.
It will. It will. You just keep working. You just keep making those calls and booking those parties. So once you're a director, there's some amazing rewards that you will benefit from. Each month that you beat the personal sales and your team meets the personal sales, you'll be eligible to receive a 3% override. Now, you know what? I realize 3% doesn't sound like a whole lot, but 3% of 5,000 is not bad. 3% of more than that as your team grows, 3% of your first generation sales. And just so y'all know, because of the dreaded pyramid scheme thing everybody talks about, they don't take 3% away from your people on your team. That's just something over and above the Pampered Chef. By them paying you 3% of what they sell, they are not paying them less. Just be clear on that. You're going to get 50 Pampered Chef dollars for every qualified recruit or pursuit, however you do that. And then you get a bonus every month. You get $10 for every active person that you have on your team. Okay, you're going to get a pretty little necklace, and you get 250 Pampered Chef dollars for your first time director promotion. So you just can't even keep up with all the stuff they give you. So just go for it. There's your little necklace. She's showing it. All right. And so Shaughnessy's going to talk to us in just a second, but I want to talk to you about expectations. Here's what you can expect from Director Brown and from the leaders on our team. You can expect weekly sessions that will help you learn more, strengthen your skills. Call in from your person to celebrate wins and discuss solutions for anything you're having trouble with. Then the opportunity to work in these small groups, which is just crucial for that. But here's what we're going to expect from you. Y'all didn't know about that part, but you're going to book a full party schedule. Full. What full means in this day and age is aim for 4 virtual parties every week. 2 live if you're doing live. Be willing to talk about the business with others and participate every week in the session. Don't be one of those, oh boy, there's my dog. Don't be one of those, I'll just watch the video. Watching the video is fine when you have to, but it's much better to be here real. And then commit to those weekly check-ins with your person that invited you. So accountability is a big, big thing. We're going to ask y'all as we go through this to stretch and to do more than what you are doing right now. And we're going to do it right along with you. So we're always going to ask you to stretch. So here's what I want everybody to do. I want everybody to stretch up. This is as high as you can go. Just stretch. Okay, now stretch a little more. Now stretch a little more. See if you can you can go. And we could even say stretch a little more. For some reason, we can always get a little bit more. So were you surprised at how far you could stretch when you were encouraged to do it?
Yeah, stretch. It feels good.
It does. It does feel good to stretch. So we're going to ask you to do some stretching during this activity, during this program. So we're going to turn it over to Shaughnessy. She's going to tell you about the 2 most important things that there are. Y'all write this down. You will want to write this down. Okay.
I'm going to talk in just a minute, but Amanda's actually going to tell us about the booking. She's going to
good. Perfect.
She is the booking
queen. All right. Perfect. I'm glad.
Listen to her.
That's good. Write this down, y'all. You do not make any money if you don't hold parties. 0.
Right.
0. Okay. This shouldn't.
Okay.
Go, Amanda.
Oh, okay. So your party schedule is the foundation on which your business stands. It absolutely is. If I wouldn't have done what they said in this call in the beginning, I wouldn't have been here. I never thought that I could be a director with Pampered Chef just from being in before. Well, I was 20 and none of my friends cared. They wanted to drink. So that, but now, like, I just wouldn't have thought, but they kept telling me, book these parties, try for 4 a week, try for 4 a week. And I'm much better at the virtual ones. So the virtual ones are easier for me. the very first thing we'll focus on is booking a full calendar in the next 2 weeks. So during this time, and this is when I did it too, is during this director bound, you'll be able to have a chance to really do what we've asked you to do and start asking people and getting your parties booked. And the way I did it would just be, I gave them 2 dates. So I started with the first 2 that were coming up. Like I start them on a Friday. So I started the first 2 coming up. And I said, you have this date or this date, and they would choose. Now, if they pick another one, don't tell them no. Go ahead and book them for that one, but try to really get them on the 2 that you're wanting. And then as they fill up, then fill the next 2. And then you'll be sure to have your 16. And like, if you can hold more, do it. Sometimes it gets a little rough. I've done 6 at a time, and sometimes I get a little bit like, oh my God, where am I going? So you can do it though. You just got to practice. And the more you have, the more you practice, the better it is. So, and then if you do in-person, which Patty's actually better at the in-person ones, and she does really well at those. I'm hoping, I have a couple of people who've asked me to do those, so I am going to do them. So 2 in-person ones a week if you're doing in-person, 4 a week if you're doing virtual, and if you're a real go-getter, do 4 virtual and 2 in-person.
Woo!
All right, so here's a formula for success. If you make 30 contacts a day until your calendar is fully booked, this really, truly works. I got to stop once I was full. And one time I did it and just kept going. And I think I booked 2 full months at a time because I was just on a roll and I had just had surgery and I had nothing else to do. So I just kept going and I booked 2 full months out. And so I had it ready. But honestly, you can go on Facebook and we can even send you guys a real, I've learned that the real short and easy is an honest is typically better on how you ask. But I typically don't say, help me out or anything like that. I just tell them I'm trying to book my fill my calendar for the month of October. I have this date and this date available, and we have some really great specials and it's holiday time. What do you think? And then they typically either they answer, they don't answer. If they don't answer, it's not a contact. That one doesn't count. So you have to have a 2-way conversation. Either they ask you another question or they say, no, not at this time. Or they say, sure, put me down. That's a contact. So you have to know a contact is only when you're talking to them, like either texting or whatever. But so I use Facebook, y'all. If you haven't talked to those people since you were 5, it doesn't matter. Ask them anyway. They all cook. They all like it. If they're not ready to do it, they might say, not right now. I'm really busy. Check back with me. Write it down. Check back with them later. Go ahead, Shaughnessy.
Amanda, can I interject in there? I just want to tell you that works. We have somebody who just graduated, Director Bound last session, who I went to school with as a child, don't really keep in contact with. We're just Facebook friends. She had a party in August and now she's signing her first 2 recruits this month and is gonna about to promote to director November 1st. And she had an amazing party in August. So listen, it works.
Also, I have 3 parties going right now, 3 of them that are people I went to elementary school with. I'm not kidding. I have not seen them. I do not even know where they live. Not a clue, but I just reached out to them and sent it. And they were like, you know what? I really do want to do that. And her party I just closed it today, but her party was $1,100. And all she did was do exactly what I asked her to do, which is Shaughnessy gave us this little thing where we post and give them a task every day. And if they do it, typically their friends will go with it. And they start desperation versus determination. So when you're asking them if they want to do something, don't go, I really need your help. I'm trying to build this business. And, I know I ask for, don't do that. I used to do that and it never worked for me, which I'm so shocked. But since they said to do it this way and not to say, help me out and things like that, now I just say, I'm filling up my calendar for my business, and I make sure to say Pampered Chef, because there were a couple of times where I said, I'm trying to fill my calendar, and asked them if they wanted to have a part. They didn't know what for. So it was kind of like, no, I should probably put Pampered Chef in there somewhere.
Yeah.
So don't do that. Don't say, if you can help me out, if you need, or, I need your help, I'm trying to reach my goal. They don't really care about helping you reach your goal. They want stuff for them. So I always just make it sound like, this is my job. This is what I do. This is how I make money. So, do you want to do this? Would you like to hold a party? Yes or no? I mean, it's simple, really, really simple. Simple and easy is the best way to go, and honest.
Amanda.
Yes.
Amanda, on that
Yes.
honesty thing, here is what I like to tell everybody about booking. The minute that you quit thinking about yourself and you think about that host is when you know that you're making progress. We don't do parties for ourselves, for trip points or all that. We do parties for them. And the sooner that is true for you, the more success you'll be. So when you talk to them, all anybody cares about is what's in it for me. That's what everybody. So you tell them what's in it for them, that you're trying to find 5 ladies to bless with some Pampered Chef stuff, or you want to help them with their fall cooking, any of those things. But who wants pitiful? She's exactly right. They don't care about your goals, especially somebody you hadn't seen since kindergarten. She don't care. So talk to them. The sooner you quit having parties for you and start having parties for them, you will know you're on the road to success.
A big thing that I like to do, especially right now, is because it's the holidays. I always say, who doesn't want to get their holiday shopping started early? And what better way than, if you're getting some products for free, to get shopping and gifts taken care of, and you didn't even have to spend money. And so a lot of them are really liking that. So they'll buy 2, or with their rewards, they'll get 2 or 3 of the same thing, because they're going to give them away as gifts. And so right now, that's what I use. Back in the spring, I would just tell them, hey guys, like, there's so much money out here for you to get, and to get your free items. And who doesn't want free kitchen stuff? I mean, really, unless they just hate to cook. And I have had a couple of people say, I don't cook at all. And so when they do that, and I try to come up with something amazing, and then they're just like, I really don't cook. And then I go, okay, thank you. If you know anybody that does, send them my way. Because if you know a friend that cooks, because usually if they don't cook, they have friends that do, because that's how they survive. So I'm like, if you know a friend that really, really loves to cook, send them my way, because we got great stuff for them. And then I leave it alone.
That's great.
I think that's it. Yes.
Yep. So we're going to, before Shaughnessy talks to us about the other thing, we're going to talk about tracking those contacts. Because here's the thing. If you don't track it, you don't know. You'll feel like you contacted 30 people, but it was 5. So what you do is you have a little spiral notebook. I left mine in the other room, but any spiral notebook, there we go, or a piece of paper, there we go. And you just write down, I write down a list before. That's the only way I can function. So then you write down, what did they say? Did you text them? Did you call them? Whatever, and then you follow up. Now, when they didn't answer you, we all know, if you texted them or called them, we all know that if they don't answer you, that means they hate you and they never want to talk to you, right? That's what that means. Of course not. Of course not. It just means they hadn't got to it yet. That's all it means. And until they tell you no, that is an open invitation to keep talking to them. Okay? It does not mean that they hate you. The main thing you want to know is the feast is in the follow-up. That is just really true. Go back. Keep your lists in a spiral if you can, because then it's easier to keep up with. But tracking is very, very important. important. After the first message, you want to follow up within 24 hours. After the second message, follow up in 48 hours. And after the third message that you haven't heard back from them, follow up in 72 hours. And you know, they may not ever answer you. They may not, but if they hadn't said no, you can push them over to next month and you still have lots of others. Okay. So those are things. And one thing that I always like to say, and then Shaughnessy's going to lead us to what fixes everything in our business, is comparison is the thief of joy. Your business is your business. You're going to hear about the Amandas who sold 10,000 in 1 month, and there are those girls, and we have them on our team, and it's so exciting that they share so freely with us. But then there's not that. And so your business is your business and your goals are your goals. But for Director Bound, your goal is to do as many parties as you possibly can to get this going. So we're going to go on that assumption, but don't let comparison rob you of any steps that you make, because any step you make, you're better than where you were before you made that step. So rejoice. We clap. It's the only business in the world where women support and love and are excited because somebody did better than them. It's the only business that is that way, because it doesn't take a thing away from you for somebody else to just rock it. It's just, you're just waiting on your turn to rock it. All right. Speaking of rocking it, Ms. Shaughnessy, she rocks it all the time. We are so blessed to be in her organization. And I am thrilled to be one of her, I'm in her second line of directors, but Shaughnessy has been in 9 years, I believe that's right, or 10, and she knows everything there is to know. So listen up.
Well, I don't know everything there is to know because I'm still learning. So every day I learn something new. But thank you so much. So I'm going to talk about something that I'm excited about with in this business, and that is recruiting. But what I like to call it, instead of recruiting, is enriching lives, because that's exactly what this business does, is it enriches lives. So I literally have it. That's why our organization, if you look, it's enriching lives, not selling and recruiting organization, the Shooting Stars. It's selling and enriching lives, because that's what we're doing. So that is why y'all are here. Somebody enriched your life with the business opportunity. And so that's how you guys got on this call. So this is one of the most important activities, is sharing the business that you'll focus on your journey towards directorship. And what a month to do it in, right? Like, holy moly, $40 off of that kit. That's amazing, guys. You can start, any of your leads can start this business for $59, but even as low as $9. So they host a party, they take that $50 kit credit, and all they spend is $9 for $400 worth of product and get a business that can change their life. Guys, I can't even get out of Starbucks for less than $10.
Right.
I go with a girlfriend. Like, really? Like, that's coffee. That's coffee, peanuts. So this is the month to share that opportunity. Even if they don't host and they want to just launch their party and make that a go, $59 for $400 worth of products, they're going to make that commission back at their launch show. That's all this month. That's what I've been doing, is just doing launch shows. People are wanting to just start. So we're going to teach you how to do that. So what you want to do is you want to create a list of people to reach out to about the Pampered Chef thing. And this is my second list. So I have more people than this. And I've literally been adding people as they come to my mind about, like, oh my gosh, I remember so-and-so said, next time you have a special, get back with me, or not the right time. Guess what? I'm following up with them. And I haven't updated my tracker yet, but I can tell you 2 of these people out of 5 have either signed or are signing today. And they're people that I've talked to many times about the business, many. One of them, and I want to piggyback on what Patty was telling you about the fortunes and the follow-up. That is so true. One of the ones that I'm running her launch show today, she literally, I posted at the beginning of the month about the business opportunity, and I've talked to her many times about it. We were playing like back and forth on messages, and I wouldn't hear from her for a couple days, and I'd see that she'd seen the message, and I'm like, man, I just got to get this girl. And boom, like I just kept on it. I didn't say, oh, she must not be interested. She's not following up with me. You know, she's not answering. I just kept asking. So what do you think? Are you ready? Like just, you know, kept the conversation going. Oh, I have another question. Okay, yeah, let me answer that. And she signed, and here we're having our launch party. So the fortune is really in that follow-up. So create your list. Think about people who needs extra income. There are 4 paydays left before Christmas. 4 paydays. I know, it's crazy. When I think of that, I'm like, what?
Somebody said yesterday that Christmas is 10 weeks away.
10 weeks away. So
yesterday.
Yeah. 4 paydays. So these new people have, and you do too as well, but 4 paydays left to get some holiday cash so that they don't go in debt this Christmas, right? Nobody wants to go in debt for Christmas. And a lot of people, that might be their only option this year with layoffs and with this whole crazy year of this pandemic. Like this could be what they have been looking for. And maybe it's just for those 4 paydays, right? We never know. How many of you on this call signed up thinking, I'm in this for years and years? A couple of you have been in a few years, but did anybody on this call sign up and say, yep, this is what I'm doing for the rest of my life? Or Patrice, I think has been three years or coming up on 3 years this December. I'm sure when she signed that night, she didn't say, you know, I'm going to do this for the next 3 years or 4 years or 5 years or 6 years. Like, that's not what we sign up for, right? So we don't have to sell this as like, here, this is your new career for the rest of your life. So help you God. This is an opportunity. So do they need more fun in their life? Who needs more fun in their life? I sure do. Do they have a situation similar to your own? Like maybe I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I work pretty close to full time at this point, homeschooling and the business. Maybe there's some other people like that just need that extra income. Maybe they're also retired. Maybe you're retired and they need some extra income to spoil grandchildren or whatever. Somebody that has a situation close to yours. People that you would love to work with. Oh my gosh, guys, think of those people that you have so much fun with. And it is so much more fun when they do this business with you. 100%. 100%. I met Patty through Pampered Chef, but we'll be friends long. If either of us decide to leave at some point, maybe in 10, 20, 30 years, we're still friends.
Yep.
Our past and upcoming hosts. So look at your past hosts who didn't take the opportunity with their kit credit or had a good show. Maybe the timing just wasn't right. Reach to all of your past hosts and your upcoming hosts. So sorry, go ahead, Amanda, you have something to say there?
I just have one question because Ida has a person that wanted the kit credit and did it, but I guess, I don't know, I must have missed it. It was in her launch party and we, well, it wasn't her launch party. We did a ladies party as a launch party. Anyway, whatever. She used the kit. She wanted the kit credit. So she marked that, but then we never did sign her up. And she asked us about it the other day. And so is she going to still get the $40 off or no?
Yeah, the $40 comes off automatically of any kit.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if since she didn't sign up when she originally said.
No, I believe you have 6 months to use that kit credit.
Okay.
The 6 months.
Go
and
get
the
her,
$40.
Ida. Go get her.
Yeah, go get her, Ida. And that $40 comes off too. So $40
Okay.
is automatic this month. So she could sign for $9 or whatever if it was a $50 kit credit.
No, she wants the big one.
Oh, she literally says, I've been looking out the window every day. And I'm like, you haven't received that? And she was like,
And then
no,
they
not yet.
messaged me and I was like, oh, I dropped the ball. I messed up.
Oh,
No, but what was funny is that she says, I mean, I've just been looking. And I said, every day I open the door and see if there's anything new out there.
Oh.
For us,
Well,
it's so funny because it's just like once you get into, you're like going, and then for a while, because her and I know each other through work, we're all like waiting on packages from other people we've ordered and stuff. And so it's been like Christmas, finally getting all of our stuff. And so I'm excited that the times are going down and all that. So, but
Well, she'll
get
be
her hooked up.
excited that she gets $40 extra. So she'll be
know.
excited. Tell her that's what
That's
you were
right.
waiting on.
That's what I did. I
Exactly.
did it on purpose.
Go
Exactly.
get her, Ida. And who are your upcoming hosts? I have been contacting all of my upcoming hosts and letting them know about the special. Hey, this is, I'm really excited about your party next Friday. I wanted you to know we're having an amazing special right now for $40 off. You can get your kit. I'll run it as a launch party and you're getting the commission and you're getting the bookings and the host benefits. Am I worried about losing parties in my calendar? No, because you know what? There's so many, I'm enriching another life, and this could be just what they're looking for. They could be my next director. And they, their parties, I'm going to make overrides on their commission. And even if this is your first recruit, you will make overrides on their commission. You make an additional % on their commission and an additional % on your own commission. And then team leader, it's 2 and 2. And then the director is the 3, just like Patty was talking about earlier. And by the way, that $500, the 3% of the $500 is $150. So not too bad.
And y'all, nobody ever went out of business by recruiting too much.
Ever.
No one's ever done that.
No. So who are those hosts that are coming up, and how can they take advantage of this kit? Like, this is amazing. Rockstar party guests. So go back in your parties and look. If you don't have them written down, we always have at least one guest in every party that's commenting on everything, that has a whole closet full of Pampered Chef that they are using. Who are those people that were generating that activity in your party that didn't sign? And maybe they didn't host, but you have a reason to check back with them. And just, this is the best thing that I found. If Patty was a Rockstar party guest in mine, I would check back with her and I'd be like, Patty, how are you doing? I know that Megan's party was a few months ago, but I just cannot stop thinking about you. You were an amazing guest, Rockstar guest. And I think you would do amazing with this business opportunity. I know you love Pampered Chef, and this month you can start for $40 off. So I would love to host a launch party for you. I have an opening this Friday. What do you say? And something I found that helps with urgency too, this is just a little side tip. If you, maybe you have no parties on your calendar for next Friday. Maybe you have none. But some great language to use is when you're reaching out. Hey, Patty, I'm so excited. I had a cancellation for next Friday, and I would love for you to fill that spot. It works. It works. You want to make yourself, you want them to think that you're in demand, because you are. Your time is valuable. No matter if you're rocking babies or teaching classes or whatever, your time is valuable. And let them know you had a cancellation.
Shaughnessy, that really does work. In my very first direct sales opportunity, I was a very, very, very young mom. I started when I was 24, had a 2-year-old, and then we moved to Colorado and I had to start kind of all over. But Colorado was excited about this product. And because I was a young mom, I didn't want to work every single night because we only did live parties then. So I was booked for 2 months solid on all the nights that I was going to work. And I started a wait list. And I would book them at the party and say, we're going to do yours whatever month, but if I get a cancellation, I will move you up on this list. Oh my gosh, one time I had 14 people on the wait list. Women love to be on a wait list because that means something good is coming. Now, I'd love to say I've duplicated that anywhere I've ever been, but that did really happen, and it does work. People love it.
So,
but don't lie. Don't tell them you can't do a party till January when you need one next Friday.
Yeah.
so let them know you have a cancellation. I booked a bunch of parties last week with that for the end of October. So put yourself in demand and add some of your own favorites to that list. Who are some favorite people that you have? Like, oh my gosh, I love my best girlfriend. She would do great with this. You know, I've been in this business for 9.5 years. I honestly, and I'm speaking to myself right now, I need to ask my best friend to join. I never asked her. I've known her since kindergarten. But I'm going to ask her now, like $40 off. Let's do this get some extra Christmas cash. And share some examples. So what could you say? Hey, Marissa, I know you've been considering joining Pampered Chef, and I'm having what's called an event for you to see what the business is all about. They're having some great look and learn events with Pampered Chef, and I can post those dates in the Director Bound group of the business opportunity. Their home office is doing opportunity event. That's what they call it, opportunity event. So they're doing some great opportunity events. And also there's another great webinar. If you did not get a chance, it should be posted under the focus, the STIR. There was a Teach Me webinar on, I believe it was Wednesday or Thursday, of authentic recruiting with Kerrigan is her last name, and I can't think of her first name. Kerrigan. She is a new national director who started her business.
Erin.
What is it?
Erin.
No,
Erin.
it's Emily.
Emily Kerrigan. Thank you.
Yeah, Emily, sorry.
Emily Kerrigan, who is just adorable and amazing. She's like, I don't know, maybe 22. I'm sure she's a little bit older than that, but
On a good day, she's 22.
She's so adorable. And her mom, she grew up with her mom doing Pampered Chef. And she had a party, I think she's been in less than 2 years, something like that. And had it started, and now she's a national executive director. But she is so authentic and real. And I loved the things that she shared on that call. So if you go to the STIR, it should be attached there. And I'll try to dig and see if I can find it and post it. It is amazing. So be authentic. And so if you're new, I know Ida's still in her first 90 days on this call. Ida, you could say something like, hey, Brittany, how are you? Did you see my exciting announcement on Facebook? I made the decision to start my Pampered Chef business. And I was making a list thinking who else could benefit from something like this. I immediately thought of you because, and share with them why you thought of them. If it's somebody you know, reach out to them and say, hey, I'm really excited right now. We have this $40 off kit, and I am looking for people that I would love to work with that could benefit from this. And what do you think about making some extra cash in the next month? So what I want to stress too is emphasis on 30 days. 30 days. Don't ask them to join for a lifetime. They're not marrying Pampered Chef. They're just taking her out for a couple dates. It's very casual, very casual. So the reason that is because when you think about it, think of how many programs are out there for 30 days. Yeah. Maybe it's a diet program. I just finished up something, 30 days, whole 30 days, you know, and it takes that to build habits, about 30 days. So think about those things that you do for 30 days. And if somebody said, just try it for 30 days, I mean, they have literally nothing to lose for the next month. What they're going to find is that, wow, I just got a paycheck for a few $100s, a few $1,000s, however much they put into their business. And they're getting these fast track rewards. So they're getting all the egg cooker, they're getting the pan, they're getting all the things. Plus, anybody this month gets an additional $100 in Pampered Chef products when they sign in October. So they're not only getting that kit for $40 off, they're getting an extra $100 in free product. Well, yeah, free product at a discount. So they could use that $100 towards a sample air fryer and pay what, like 25 bucks or something for an air fryer. I mean, come on. If you know somebody who's been wanting that air fryer, wouldn't that be a great way for them to get it? Or whatever it is. And then I want to stress this too. This is not in the outline, but with your upline, whoever your upline is or your director is, put them on a 3-way message with any potential recruits. If you're on this, do this, I don't know. What if they ask me a question that I don't know the answer to? No problem. Stick them on a 3-way message with your director and they will be happy to answer those questions. I have consultants that do it all the time and they say, hey, this is my friend Shaughnessy. She's my upline. Shaughnessy, this is Sarah and she's really excited about the business opportunity. And I was telling her she had this question about XYZ. Can you help her with that? Absolutely. And I just go in there. So that is recruiting and sharing the business opportunity. It doesn't have to be hard. It's simple. It's sharing what you love, your passion. Because all of you on this call, we've all done it, whether it's our favorite hairdresser, our favorite restaurant, our favorite nail salon, wherever your favorites is, when you go somewhere and you get service or a great product or something, you're the first one to be like, hey, Patty, oh my gosh, girl, you need to go see so-and-so down at Betty's Curl and Dye. She has, she just did an amazing job on my hair. You talked about your hair. I didn't even think of that. But anyways, I want to share that with her because I love the product that I got. So that's what this business is all about. It's just sharing your passion. And we're just letting people try it out. Literally try it out. If you would have asked me 9.5 years ago when I signed in my kitchen in Dover, Delaware, would you be in this business 9.5 years later, leading an organization of, think like 160 people? I would have laughed in your face and I would have said, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But here I am. And oh my word, it has been an amazing journey. I wouldn't trade it for $1 million because it has enriched my life in so many ways with people, new friends, and some that were in this business for a while that are no longer in this business, but I'm friends with them because of this business. And trips, that's another thing. I mean, just so you're going to get some trips. We have some people, trip earners on this call. So there's so many things. And then the money's pretty good too, right? Like everybody can use some extra money and products. I have more Pampered Chef products than I know what to do with. I never thought I'd be in that position ever.
Yeah.
We just put all of ours away. Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot. And it's free. I mean,
and free.
I will tell y'all, if y'all are having trouble with your family, because you know what it is, it's not that they don't believe in you, they're just trying to protect you. And they don't understand about direct sales and they think you're getting taken advantage of. And then sometimes husbands are a little slow to the game. I'm blessed with one that is like, go. He is not afraid of how much money I might make or how many free trips he gets to go on. He's ready. But all it is people are trying to protect you. So here's how you calm them down. Make some money. Don't come in and spend your money on Pampered Chef. Do not do that. Make money. You will get free things. If you need your people to believe in your life, to believe that what this is a real job, then make it a real job and earn some money because that's what talks. But don't get your feelings hurt because your family's not. What? You joined Pampered Chef? Don't worry. They just don't understand. That's all it is. And sometimes your best friend will be that way too. They'll go, oh girl, that is such a ripoff. How much did they take you for? you know, which
Or this
obviously,
is like the 18th thing you've done.
right. So I've just been looking for the right one. So this has been great. I will tell you, when I was young, because I am no longer young, but when I was young, I joined businesses as I've progressed up, and I've been with some fabulous companies. I really have. But I did not do it to make friends. Nope, I had plenty. I did not do it for personal growth. I was fine. I didn't need anything. I was fine. I did it to make money. Money was the thing for me. And I did make money. But as I got older, I realized that, oh, maybe I wasn't completely grown like I thought. And I did need some personal growth. And what's come to mean the most to me is the friendships. And I cannot say that enough. Shaughnessy and I met in an airport after a convention. I mean, I'd met her, but we didn't get to visit or anything because it's chaos. Plan now to be in the chaos next summer. And we were over popcorn, waiting in line to buy famous Chicago popcorn.
Eric's popcorn.
Yes. And we saw a famous guy. We met a movie star. So whenever I think of Shaughnessy, a lot of times I think about popcorn, celebrities, airports, because that's how we met. But and I think it was a mutual first attraction. We liked each other right off the bat. But on my first trip in my first year with Pampered Chef, for some reason, I saw her and her husband sitting out on a porch where I was. And I went out and talked to them, and we talked till like 2 a.m. And I thought, oh, shoot, they're wondering how they got stuck with this old lady this long. And oh, brother, way to go, Patty. Way to talk too much, as always, you know. But actually, that is not what happened. And Shaughnessy is one of my people that I think of as a friend. She's also my boss, but I think of her as my friend. And that will happen to you. That is something you can count on if you jump in, if you do what you're told to do by people who've done it, and if you bring an open and cheerful heart, those things will happen for you, no matter what your education is, no matter what your family thinks, no matter what your house looks like. None of those things matter. It's what you bring and in Pampered Chef, that will be received and it'll grow. And that's what you want to do. So here's what the call to action is for this week. And then, we're not even over time, Shaughnessy. Come to here, I'm going to read it because if I start riffing, we'll be here forever. Come to the weekly check-in call. Amanda, are you proud that I know riff? Are you proud that I even know that?
I am, actually.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Come to the week. Well, I have watched Hamilton, so I know about these things now. I'm telling you, come to the weekly check-in call, prepared to talk, not about your favorite recipe that you tried that week. Come ready to talk, which means you've got it written down about your parties, your bookings, and your recruit leads. If you want to chat, do that another time. But these 15-minute calls are just for that. Continue your 30 contacts a day using determination language and track your results. Determined language is not help me. Okay. Invite people to the opportunity event that we've discussed. And then please get your vision boards. That's really important. It's not a cult thing. It really is helpful. And if you haven't done it yet, do that.
See, just like Amanda's showing right there.
There you go. Look at this. Look what she's got. Bon voyage. She's going to go on a trip. She wants to be
I did this one.
Yep. And what's that say? Yeah. And then she's going on a trip.
Yeah, I hope. And then I'm going to do this one this year. I mean, we didn't go there this year, but we will.
Chicago. Yeah. But you did go to conference.
This is foster care again, getting to do my foster kiddos again. And so that's one of my big things. So
yeah.
That's
Speaking
my
of
board.
trips, you're just like a pair of minutes away, Amanda.
I know, I've got to change it.
I think you're pretty sure. I thought you had already gotten it, but it's
what, the trip?
Yeah, you're just right there.
No, I'm like, I'll get it though.
Yeah.
I'm almost there.
Yeah. So good. That's a vision board. So you can do that. And then y'all, there's a 4-letter word that I want you to learn. I hope it's 4 letters. I'm not good in math. Anyway, dash. Dash is the problem solver of everything Pampered Chef. You can learn anything in Dash, and you should be. It's in bite-sized, fun, quick ways to learn. So go to Dash, do the booking training. If you've already done it, do it again, unless you just did it yesterday. But we cannot say enough about that great 4-letter word, Dash. All right. Done. Now, does anyone have, we have like 1 minute. Does anybody have a question about what we talked about today? No?
You just did such a great job presenting it all.
Yeah, and y'all, I was so happy that y'all got to know Amanda. I'm telling y'all, she is the real deal and funny and out loud proud about her life. And I can't wait for everybody. I'm so glad. You're lucky that you're blessed that she was on the call today to talk about bookings.
And Amanda is not somebody who just, like she told you, she did it in 30 days and everybody's journey is different. But she is not just like sitting around only doing Pampered Chef. This girl is a full-time teacher. Yep. She has 4 children, foster, I think her like competitive gymnastics, travel gymnastics, all that kind of stuff she has going on, and wears 100 hats. And so
especially that cute one right there.
So it just goes to show you, it doesn't matter how much or how little you have going on in your life. You can do this. Anybody can. Just follow the system. And it's believing in yourself, because we believe in you.
Yeah. And I'm going to say too,
and honest to God,
go ahead, Amanda.
And honest to God, make the commitment to be in this director bound call, because I don't think if I wasn't in it, I don't think I would have made it. I just wouldn't have known enough, and I wouldn't have tried as hard just to make the certain things. And I'm going to be honest, I was scared, like, oh no, if I'm director and then I don't know how to lead a team, what am I going to do? But all of my upper directors, Shaughnessy and Patty and Joe, and all of the ones that I'm not even directly under, they all help me. And so you don't have to worry about that part. That part will come. Just do what they tell you to do on this call, and like implement little bits and pieces as you can, and it will work. Because if I wouldn't have been on the call, I promise I wouldn't have done it.
Thank you, Amanda. And you can know that we all really do. We have a great team, and all the directors care about all of the girls. And even if you're not directly in my downline, you're in Shaughnessy's downline, and it all, what is it? Rising tides lift all ships, or whatever. So the best organization we can be helps all of us, and you're a part of that. And we want you to be here and know that you are welcomed and that we're here for you. Don't forget the person that signed you up, though. Go talk to them, let them help you. They want to help you, but they know that they can come to any of us for extra help or a question. And sometimes we don't know. Lots of times I don't know, but we look it up. Go to Dash. It's in there. I promise. Go to Dash. So thank y'all. Have a wonderful Saturday. We will be back next Saturday again, the same bat time, same bat channel. Y'all aren't any old enough to know what that means, but look it up. It's not on Dash, but you can look it up. So bless y'all. Have a great Saturday and get those bookings. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye, guys. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.